Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. So today's video we're going to be doing my June TBR, but it's a little bit different this month. You guys blindly picked it over on Instagram through like emojis. So if you didn't actually see that, or if you want to take part in like future picking of my books, then head over to my Instagram. I literally like try and post as much as I can on there, and I do post more on there than I do on here, obviously, because it's just easier short form content. But I'm gonna run through each of the books on each of the slides, and then we're going to see which ones you guys picked, and that those are going to be my reads for the month. So I tried to like mix it up a little bit to have like some mysteries, some romances, some fantasy in there, and you guys kind of picked them between like 2 thrillers, 2 romances, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. So let's just dive straight in. So the first one, I did a pick between 2 fantasies. Those fantasies were A Court of Wings and Ruin and Once Upon a Broken Heart. Now I know that everyone says to read Caraval before you read a Once Upon a Broken Heart, but Sarah Corelli didn't, and she was still fine, and a lot of people said they were fine too. So yeah, I haven't got Caraval yet, but I do have Once Upon a Broken Heart. For the A Court of Wings and Ruin, I just obviously like colour picked. I did that for each cover. I just colour picked and then coloured it in so you couldn't see what it was. And I did a bat and then 2 swords crossing over. I felt like I probably would have guessed what that was from like the colour of the thingy and the emojis. You know, bats for Reese and then fighting. So I don't know, but yeah, that's what I did for that one. And then for Once Upon a Broken Heart, I did like a little sand timer and then a broken heart. Whether you guys got that or not, I have no idea. A Court of Wings and Ruin got 38% and Once Upon a Broken Heart got 62%. So that means Once Upon a Broken Heart is actually a winner out of those 2. So I'm going to be reading that this month. I am very excited. Heard great things. For the next slide, I then did 2 cowboy romances. So I did The Devil in Blue Jeans and Reckless from the Chestnut Spring series, as I'm trying to finish off that series. For Reckless, I did, what did I do? Oh, I did a little cowboy and a cow. I thought there might be a cute cowboy boot emoji, but there was not, so there we are. And then for The Devil in Blue Jeans, I did the little devil emoji and then a pair of blue jeans, so I felt like I've done quite well there. I feel like the cowboy emoji probably swayed this because Reckless got 83% and The Devil in Blue Jeans got 17%. So we will be reading Reckless this month, which I am actually really excited about, and I did really want, but I do really want to read The Devil in Blue Jeans as well. So I might read that over the summer, but yeah, we're going to read Reckless. Then did 2 Frida McFadden books because I'm now in my Frida McFadden era after reading The Inmate. That was so good. So I did The Locked Door and The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Obviously. So for The Housemaid, I did a house and then like a couple of cleaning emojis, and then for The Locked Door I did a lock and a door. This was quite close. So The Housemaid got 54%, The Locked Door got 46%, so we are actually going to be reading The Housemaid. I wasn't going to be mad about reading either one of these, I just really wanted to read another Frida McFadden book, but it was actually The Housemaid that was picked, so I'm very excited. Again, I've heard really good things about this, and I know there's a next one, like a second one, and I think there's a third one either out or coming out this year. I then did 2 romances, so I did A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy and The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. I've heard mixed reviews on A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime, and I just want to kind of read it and see what that's about. And then The Fake Out, I've heard nothing but good things on. So for A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime, I did like the infinity emoji and then kisses. There wasn't like a million signs, so I just thought infinity was like, you know, near enough. For The Fake Out, I did a little snowflake and a hockey emoji, and these were really close on the votes. A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime got 48% and The Fake Out got 52%, so we are going to be reading The Fake Out, which I'm really excited about because, like I said, I've heard really good things about it, and I do really want to get to this one. I haven't read the one that comes before this, but I think they're kind of like interconnected standalone, so you don't have to read the other one. The next 2 are again like both mysteries, so I've got Bad Blood, which is the last one in the Natural series, and then A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is the first one in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. This is actually really close. It had been on like 50% until I've literally just downloaded it. So for Bad Blood, I did like the thumbs down emoji and then a blood emoji. I just couldn't think of anything other than that to do. And then for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I did like a little note pad note emoji and then a knife, because I was like, I don't know, I can't write murder in my emojis, nothing's gonna come up. So, and although I could have done the dead, Anyway, Bad Blood actually ended up having 48% and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder ended up having 52%. I don't know how I feel about this result because I do really want to read this one, because I've read like one of the Natural series like one book a month for the past couple of months. So I might just try and fit this in anyway, but we are going to be prioritising A Good Girl's Guide to Murder because that's what you guys picked. But I have heard good things about this too, so I'm not like mad, but I wanted to read this one, but I might still read it anyway. Then the last one was another romance slide. So on there we had Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey and Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Now I was meant to read this the other month and I just did not get around to doing it, so I thought we try again. So for Hook, Line and Sinker I just did a little fishing emoji and then a crab, because I think they're crab fishers or lobster fishers, but I don't know, but the crab emoji. And then for Better Than the Movies I just did like the, what's that thing called where you close it when you do a film? What's the word for that? I don't know what that is, but you know what I mean, the little thing. And then popcorn, because I was like, movies, I couldn't get the better than thing in there, but I feel like most people knew what it was anyway. Hook, Line and Sinker ended up getting 43% and Better Than the Movies ended up getting 57%, so Better Than the Movies actually did win. I am still going to be reading Hook, Line and Sinker at some point this summer because it is on my summer TBR, so you will see that at some point, but just not in June maybe, unless I have loads of reading time. But I doubt that. I think I'm going to have more reading time in July because I have a bit of a break on race season at work. So yeah. But anyway, Better Than the Movies was the winner. So I'm going to do a quick rundown now of all the books that are actually on my TBR for June. It is also my birthday month this month. So happy birthday month to me. So I will be I know that I'll be getting books for my birthday. So I might end up prioritising some of those depending on which books I get. But this is the TBR despite that. We have Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garver, which I'm actually really excited to read, and I think I might buy myself the Coracle series for my birthday unless someone else has already bought that off of my wish list. So yeah, by the way, I always have my wish list linked down below if you ever want to be nosy, because I love nosing at other people's wish lists. Like, it gives me inspiration on what I want to read or like what other people are looking to read. So yeah, I'm just nosy and I just like to look at what other people are reading. So yeah. But yeah, so Once Upon a Broken Heart is our fantasy read for the month, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I am really getting into my fantasy era. I'm currently reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts, so very exciting. Then the next one is Reckless by Elsie Silver, which is the fourth one in the Chestnut Spring series. I've just finished Powerless in May and I really liked that one. So I'm very excited about this because I've heard that Theo is everyone's or most people's favourite guy in the Chestnut Spring series, so I am looking forward to this, and I feel like it's very much enemies to lovers, so yeah. I also love the cameos of like him and Winter in the other books, so I'm very excited to get to that one. Then we have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, which I've heard is such a good thriller, and I just love Frida McFadden books in general. I've just read The Inmate by her and loved it, so I am very much looking forward to get into another Frida McFadden book this month. Then we have The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. And I've heard great things about this. I think like Ellen Catherine and Sarah Caroli, they both gave it really good reviews, so I am very much looking forward to reading this one because I've just heard like really good things about it, and I think he's very golden retriever coded, so I'm like looking forward to that. Then we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is the first one in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which again I've heard such good things about. Like, people rave about this so much, so I am very looking forward to reading this one, and I just love a little cozy mystery type thing, and I think this is a YA one, which sometimes just makes it a little bit better, like just cozier vibes. And then the last book on my June TBR is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, which again I've heard such good things about. I feel like I've got a really good selection of books this month that have had really good reviews, so yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. Again, I think this is a YA, so sometimes you just need a bit of a palette cleanser, and I think that is what this is going to be. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Those are all the books that are going on to my June TBR, and thank you for taking part in the voting if you voted over on my Instagram. If you want to do that in the future, then go and follow me over there. I love doing things like this when I literally don't know what I want to read. Like this month I was like, panic, I don't know what to read, so I thought, take this panic out of my hands and give it to you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in another one super soon. Bye.